Good morning, everybody. My name is Jody. My husband, David John, and I have a small farm in the panhandle of North Idaho. These are stories and adventures, so welcome to Moose Flats Farm. Today we're out in the garage because we're going to work on David John's version of a pretty mobile chicken coop. So it'll probably take us several days. Today we'll probably just get the bones, maybe a 1 or 2 part series on this, but we'll kind of go through what we're going to be doing as we're doing it. Okay, so for the floor of the chicken tractor, we're going to be using pressure treated wood. The footprint of it is going to be 6 by 12. So David John just went through and pre-drilled the holes for the uprights on it. Gotta move, Doug.
It's like what?
You've got a bed.
Yep. That's what we got going on there, dude.
So just went through and marked it 2 foot on center, and we're going to be for the 4 corners as the uprights, these 4 by 3 pieces of wood. Watch out, bud.
And those can get screwed in if you want.
Okay. And you set the screws
Right here.
right there. 2 or 3.
Just do 2.
And right here, David John is just notching the 4 by 3 out the width of the decking frame, so that way when it goes onto the frame itself, it'll have this notch. So this will be sitting on top of the deck, and when we get to that point, I'll show you. Okay, so like I was saying, has this notched to sit just like that for each of the 4 corners. So I'm going to go through and get this screwed on while he's getting the other 3 cut. And I only half marked it. Oops, sorry, honey. got the start of the marking.
Gotta get her cut. In the right spot.
So the main reason that we're notching is so that when we have a snow load on it, it's going to be pushing down on the frame itself, as opposed to if we just had it sandwiched together, it would be pushing the weight of the building, and the snow would just be pushing on the screws that are holding it in place. With having the notch, it's pushing on the frame itself. So as I was saying, you can see right here with the notch that it's goes down onto the frame itself. So with the snow load, it's pushing down on the frame and not the screws that are holding the beam up. So David John's had a really good idea on showing you what we're talking about, because if we take and just screw our board like this, and then we got a bunch, the weight of the building and the weight of snow on it, the only thing that's holding it would be screws, which could shear, and then everything would fall. With having it notched like that, the weight of the building is on this, which is sitting on this notch. So it has nowhere to go with the pressure of the building and the snow on it. It just holds everything nice and tight and secure. Right?
Yes. Got that for a second?
Yeah.
Nice and straightforward. Geeks.
And we do have on each end a 6-inch hangover for rain and everything, and just to help keep the inside of the coop itself, the ground dry in the wintry mix or rain when we get that. And David John, to make the 2x2s for the walls, he did rip down 2x4s.
In half.
Yes, he cut them in half on the table saw the other day to create homemade 2x2s. Okay, I have a question,
Okay.
because I'm sure you guys are going to have that same question. Why are these, our uprights, not being notched out like this?
Well, because of the chicken tractor, you want to try to eliminate your weight. So, you know, you're only going to get a certain amount of weight. And what we're going to try to do is, as we put our semi-trusses on top of this, is just push straight down to the ground. Yes, we could have made it out of 2x4s and notched them as well, but the ends are most important, just to keep everything together and straight and hold the weight.
Okay, I had that question, so I thought somebody out there might have the same question.
There's that question. As it is, it's already going to be more weight than I was thinking I wanted. It's alright. Worst case is tomorrow we'll pull it around. We'll put 4 wheels on it.
And the reason I'm doing one at the top and then going down to the bottom is if I screw both of these in up here, it makes it a lot harder to get the bottom centered. So do one up here, center down below, and put your screws on. Right here, we're just working out the front of the chicken coop. It's going to have a full-size door so we can easily get in and out. And then during the day, when the chickens are let out, they'll be able to have a big door to get out.
Okay, point of no return, here we go. 69 inches.
What'd you lose? Or square?
Square. Okay, 69 inches. And then we're going to notch him. I'll notch it up like this. The other way around. Top. Bottom.
Yeah.
Top. 69 plus 3.
Right here, he's just marking it for the notch on the board that's going to be going upright for the door itself.
Ish. You want to mark it to the right spot here, which would be really cool.
Measure twice, cut once.
Yeah, something like that. Let's try.
You need a pencil of a different color?
Nope. I'm gonna cut it out right now. Jack it in the saw. That. Yeah. Nope. Keep going. There we go. We have faith that we know what we're doing.
I just don't remember.
Don't remember. what we were doing.
Because we were going to do a 30-inch hole, so that it would be centered on that 20.5 mark then, wouldn't it?
Doesn't have to be a 30-inch hole. That was just a guideline. If it's 30 to the outside,
Yeah.
we're okay.
Part of the fun is we don't have any real plans on this other than what's rattling around up in his mind, so we're just going step by step as we do this. Just enough that I shouldn't hit it wearing a baseball cap.
All right, let's mark the middle of that.
Middle of the whole thing or the
Middle of the doorway.
15.5. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, go somewhere not in the way. I wonder where that's at. Right in the way? Right there? Where I need to be, Dad? Okay, drill a couple holes in that. Okay. Let's drop one of these up there. Effect. Well, that's what we need to do is we need to get it straight on there and then we'll cut it from there. That's what I'm trying to get at. No, we're not marking that right now. We're gonna mark our height, I think. 83. That's what we're shooting for. Okay, mark here, there. Yep. Okay. That's what we needed. Now we can take that back down.
So you just need to top of this one marked?
Well, top and bottom, it's fine. We're just using this as a guide, honey.
Okay, so right here, we've got the base that the ridge beam's gonna be on, and then this is to help support the ridge beam. We probably will go back, once we get some more lumber, and put a second one so the ridge beam will be sandwiched. But we're about ready to put the ridge beam up. Lines match up?
Well, my line will match up, yours won't. Let me get my end up here.
Mine matches up.
You've got to come this way. Towards me. A little more. Like that.
And then mine gets pushed in.
Well, because of what you got going on there, let me go over here and look to make sure I've got things correct here. Because it's actually 6 inches from. Well, no, wait, because this is to the outside. Let me go down there. You gotta measure. What do I got going on here? I've got 6 inches from here. No, I'm wrong. It's got to go back your way. That to the mark. So you've got to go like a 2x4 width. Does it line up now? The mark?
About a half an inch still your way.
That?
That kind of split the difference.
Well, I can go a little bit more that way if I need to. I'm just thinking I didn't measure for this board, so right here is my 6 inch mark, which is. Tape measure, pencil. I don't fucking know. Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Edit that out. Where's my stuff at? Oh no. Alright, so. Now, according to that, that's pretty close. We could scooch one way or the other just to make whatever we need to make happen.
Well, my line's right on the money. Ish.
Okay. take it apart, do whatever we need to do with it.
Except I was carrying around a handful of screws, set them down somewhere. Just want 2 in for now.
Yeah. This is just for picture.
I really love this drill gun.
You're like, I don't like it at all.
I need another screw, honey.
Screw. Screw.
And that kind of gives you the visual concept of the roof line.